I need to turn that to that. It's too late now.
What?
All the notifications and shit popping up.
Oh, I don't think it matters.
Shit. Holy shit.
Oh my God, Corey is on live.
I am on live. This shit is... How people be doing this shit all the time? People are... Alright, we're giving everybody a second. Giving everybody a second. Giving everybody a second to get in this thing. Y'all know me. If you know me, if you follow me, you know I don't... This live shit for the bird. I don't do all this live, but we're gonna do it now. We turning over a new... This is a new leaf, I guess, 2021. So this is to introduce you guys to the podcast that we're doing called Tangents. For you who don't know, this is my wife. We're also going to be on here with my brother, my older brother, and my sister-in-law. We decided to come together and do a podcast called Tangents, where we cover everything from marriage, relationships, both past, future, present, politics, just real shit. So give us a second. We're going to wait for my brother and my sister-in-law to join, and we're going to get into some shit, man. So if you real religious, just pray for me.
Oh my God.
Because you're definitely going to hear some things that's going to make you go looking for an early communion. But it's going to be real. It's going to be real.
Let's sage.
You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Sage it up. You better sage it all around me, because it's about to go down. For sure. Yeah. So.
Sage.
All right. Megan, where you at? Where you?
Put view requests.
View requests.
Trying to teach Corey. Hi, Keenan. Trying to teach Corey how to.
I don't know. Go. Please teach me. This is brand new. I feel old like.
I am.
Hey!
Wait,
y'all. What's up?
Like y'all at the back. Y'all like y'all in the back of the smoke shop.
This guy.
You know, nigga. God damn it.
It was fine.
Right. What? You ain't smudge us?
Hey,
is that what this is called? Smudging?
Smudging.
What the?
Bye.
I didn't want to bring my show into this one. This is different.
Okay. Turn y'all volume up a little bit. Can y'all hear us pretty good?
I didn't want them to be intermixed.
Y'all sound hella far.
Yeah, y'all sound hella far.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Much better.
There we go. So
He's talking to y'all
was coming through the AirPod.
What?
Y'all was coming through the AirPod.
Gotcha. Well, I was telling people that we decided to come together as married couples, as brothers, as sisters, to do a podcast called Tangents. Mike, you're the founder of Tangents, so tell them why it's called Tangents. First of all, before we get it started.
Do we want to wait till a little bit more people get on, or we just
fuck them? Fuck them. If you ain't on here, fuck you.
Fuck them people. Bitches should have been on time.
You'll catch it.
And we was late. So y'all super late. All right, so listen, I when we talk all the time. Either I talk to my brother like almost every day, and usually when he talk to me, Megan's with me, or when I talk to him, Nora's with him. So we always are having conversations, and the conversations always lead to other conversations every time, bro. There's so many tangents that we go on, but the shit is always entertaining, and it's an enlightening experience most times. We're gonna argue, we're gonna fight, we're gonna laugh. But I feel like, why couldn't we bring that to the world? Because, I mean, there's topics that people want to discuss, right? There's nobody to talk to. And I face that. I debate. I be talking to myself, like watching TV, arguing with the motherfuckers on TV. Because there's just no avenue or no outlet for us.
But let's be clear, right? When I talk to my brother, I'm with my wife. When I talk to him, his wife is in our conversation. That's a complete difference, okay? That's a complete difference.
We always together. It's always a three-way conversation.
Right.
Let's be clear.
Which is our conversation.
Right. It becomes an us thing. So,
okay.
So that's what it is. But man, you know what I mean? We here. Like you said,
right.
Man, me or my brother, we both don't really do the live thing too much. Our wives, they on the camera. We play the background. Everybody who know me, you know, I play it all the way to background, heavy. But this is new, man. I'm excited about it. Let's get into it. Shit, it's already 7:12. We came out late. Black color people time. We sorry about that, guys.
Right. Next week will be new and improved. This is a test. This is a test run just to see how it goes. We're going to have some tools for y'all. It's going to be brand new. Audience interaction is going to be a huge part of this. So that's why it's important for people to be in here and to be involved in the conversation. Because we want y'all input just as well as we want to give ours. We want to hear what the people got to say.
Right.
So I'm saying, listen, 2020, baby, it's over. We in 2021.
I'm so glad that bitch over, son. I'm so glad that bitch over. Listen.
But you know what? I learned a lot, man. You just learned a lot. Like, the pandemic shit is real, right? People thought it was a hoax. I was saying that black people can't get coronavirus.
Right.
On some nigga shit. On some nigga shit. So tell the people, what did the COVID-19, what did that bring to y'all? Like, how did it change you? Did it make you better? Did it make you worse?
So I'll let you start, because we haven't even heard the wonderful voice of my counterpart. Am I right?
Yes, you have. I was talking. Coronavirus brought homeschooling into my life, and I just have to say that it wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant at all. You feel me? And at one point I thought I would want to homeschool them because I didn't like the teachers or something. And then I got my own son, and I was like, this is what they were talking about.
Bless the teachers, bro. Bless all the teachers.
Hey, no, don't bless them. Fuck them.
No, I don't do school stuff.
First of all, if you're a teacher, fuck you. You send these kids home with shit that I don't know how to fucking do. You don't say no.
Right.
And you got a nigga on this bitch trying to figure it out with they fucking ass.
Right.
I felt stupid. I felt stupid as like I felt like a fourth grader, my G. I was Googling shit. Like I had to learn. I did pass. I passed my 2 semesters of homeschooling. Thank you.
Listen,
okay.
You one of them, huh?
Yes, I'm one of them.
Parents who was doing their kids' work.
And he downstairs playing the game.
Gotta get it done. He drove me insane. I couldn't take it no more, to the point where I was like, okay, we can't fail. Like I can't let you down.
We can't fail.
So, because the teacher, she gonna be on me. Like he's being homeschooled by me, so it's on me to make sure he's doing what he's supposed to do. So it became my job. It was my duty to pass his ass. And now he back to school now. Listen, so we Gucci.
Listen, it's I don't know. Like, fuck them teachers. Go ahead, bro.
Right. That's how I feel. We're here. Did you homeschool?
Oh, yeah.
No. Was I homeschooled in life?
No. When did you homeschool your kids?
Yeah, man, listen, we homeschool these motherfuckers, man. But every chance I get, I was trying to put them motherfuckers at the schoolhouse. I just wanted them to sit there. Like, we need a break, goddammit. And it won't even have no summer breaks no more. We got these motherfuckers all the time. Like, I feel like we need another set of parents that's like parent baby daddies. Like, we could just give them to the other parents and take them for the weekend or some shit. Cause
the teachers should have to take them for the weekend.
Right.
We should better drop them off at the teacher house. And they keep them for a little while, because bitch, y'all ain't seeing them no more.
Right.
They spending no time with the kids.
For sure. So who's next? Who was it you?
Wait, you know
Rosa.
Rosa over here trying to get drunk. You gotta watch this motherfucker.
What is that?
I thought this motherfucker was.
Wait, that's the whole bottle of wine?
Okay, wait. So what was the question? Because I'm already lost.
We're talking about the COVID-19. Like, what were the pluses? What were your pros and your cons out of COVID-19? And we talked about the school. We went on a tangent to talk about the kids in school.
I mean, pro for me is definitely, finding self. You know what I'm saying? Recreating myself. So that's definitely has been the biggest pro of 2019 COVID. And then the con is, seeing all these motherfuckers every day.
Right.
God damn it.
Yes. My kids.
Sorry,
I think we're
sorry, kids.
I think we might have split up like 3 or 4 times during quarantine.
We did?
Ain't nobody got time.
Listen, so I would say what I really love is that, especially once I got COVID, and I am COVID free, bitches, negative. But
we all COVID free.
Right, we all COVID free. But what I gained is perspective, bro. Like that 14 days, it really made me sit down. And when I wasn't sleeping, I was thinking. And when I was thinking of all of the shit I've thought about for years, and like bro, why am I not doing this shit? Why are we not doing tangents? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I not doing apps? Like, I just gained so much perspective. You know what I'm saying? That my third eye, my shit open wide. You know what I'm saying? And I just, it just changed. You know what I'm saying? It changed. So I'm thankful for that. I'm really, shout out to the third eye. But I'm just thankful for it. And what's fucked up is that I had to get COVID, right? And
damn near die.
And you see, no.
God damn. You don't put my
He acted like he was damn near dying. This nigga slept for 6 days straight. You would have thought he was on his deathbed. And my ass up around here homeschooling, doing shit.
Shout out to
you
the
know
women.
What I'm saying?
Shout out to the women because she did have to get. She didn't get no rest.
Not one
Corey
bit.
was still homeschooling.
Right. Hey, you heard what she said, son?
What?
Listen, Corey was still homeschooling on COVID. I was like, nigga, get up.
Niggas ain't
Because I ain't got time.
In the words of Makara and Majani, your niggas ain't your niggas. But nah, they had to do what they had to do. But like you said, talking about perspective, when you talk about COVID, for me to keep it all the way 1,000, like COVID saved our marriage, right? Like
Hurricane Katrina saved ours.
Like if it wasn't for COVID, I think a lot of things and a lot of directions that we were heading in, we would have missed because we were always so busy and not realizing how different me and her had become over time until COVID made us sit still to realize, wow, like we're really headed in two different directions on so many levels, especially an emotional and a mental level. We're headed in two different directions. A lot of things about myself that I had to change, a lot of things about herself that she had to change that we didn't realize until COVID happened. So that's one thing I wrote. I wrote about this a couple weeks ago, and that's one thing that I thanked COVID for being able to happen amongst all the bullshit that it's doing. But it honestly, keep it a buck, like it saved us, man, and it caused us to become better friends, better parents, better lovers, and we still growing. You know what I mean? So, but it taught me a lot of shit about myself. Like I was insecure about hella shit, and niggas, you know me, if you on here, you know I'm like, man, I'm one of the most confident niggas you could ever walk this earth with. But I found out how insecure I really was about hella shit that's dealing with myself as well as dealing with my relationship with her. So the shit changed the nigga. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It changed our marriage around. You dig me?
Right. y'all couldn't go no fucking well. So y'all was forced to do it. You know what I'm saying? Forced you to do it. So, you know what I'm saying? To gain that perspective. So I'm saying, like, I think it helped a lot of people, just like Hurricane Katrina and weed saved our marriage. So, goddamn.
And weed. And weed. Hey, I see you. What's happening? Yeah, man. So I definitely salute coronavirus, man. Speaking of coronavirus and these white people, man, do y'all see these motherfuckers storming the Capitol?
Man.
We don't want to talk about that. Listen, we don't want to talk about that shit. Let's get into the juicy shit. Don't nobody want to hear about this shit.
Bro.
We need to spend a moment, please.
It's a moment. It's a moment.
You gotta spend a moment with these crackers. You got to. And
gotta give it a like, listen, you gotta give COVID a moment. Only a moment, right? But you gotta give this a moment because this shit is real. That shit's real life.
It's crazy.
Listen, if you have not checked out your local news, your CNN, please do so. These white people and a couple of others have stormed the Capitol and destroyed some shit.
A couple of light-skinned brothers was in the mix.
Listen, man, that shit makes me so. It disappoints me that this is what our like. Come on, man, like we're not supposed to do that. That's one like. But it disappoints me on so many levels because I realized
we did do that.
But to me, I say we because we. I mean, this our land, man. Like
American.
We from
it's
Africa.
Above me now. I don't.
Brother, man, not the other man. But it disappoints me that I really realized that and I knew before, but we live in two different types of Americas. Like they got the white America where they get to take selfies with the fucking police after they storm the Capitol and get to use hashtags with a 1/6/2021. And when our selfies are in the form of mugshots and our hashtags different, they're prison numbers, you know what I mean? And it's just like when we do something, it's always we're the thugs and we're the goons and we're the extremists, but they do some shit and it's like they pat them on the back and they try to trivialize.
It's American. It's your nationalism. I mean, it's the hypocrisy of it, bro. Like the same protesters that protested killings of people, not somebody getting elected or not an election being stolen. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were killed and people protested. And those people were shot with rubber bullets in the face and the chest, sprayed with pepper spray, taken to jail, and people stormed. Like, so, you know, Trump passed this this law where if you deface monuments, right, you get the 10 years. He made this big thing on Twitter about the 10 years. So these people defaced the Senate, the House,
see what happened.
walked the floors, went in Nancy Pelosi's office, took pictures of all on her desk with their feet on her desk, or the papers and everything. Who knows what information they got from these people's offices and the Senate floor, and nobody was arrested.
Bro, they destroyed the offices. They had papers everywhere. They wrote on one of the desks, they had a folder, a vanilla folder, and they wrote on there, "We will not back down." Like, and I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I know the women, they don't want to talk about this political shit. We just want to touch on that, man.
Right, you got to touch on it.
And let y'all know it's some bullshit.
White privilege is real.
But
white privilege is real. For real. All right, so now let's get into the juicy shit.
As Rosa would say, the juicy shit. Where's she going? She better be going to get a drink or
and
something.
listen, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. She just went on a tangent. We got kids. Kids is crying. She's trying to figure out why they crying. She went on a tangent.
That's normal. That's
You feel
normal.
me?
Yeah. Can y'all hear our sound effects that keeps going on?
We can. I heard the horn. Ba, 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 ba.
Is it like annoyingly loud?
Not to us. I can barely hear it.
Okay. So that's your feedback, babe.
I can barely hear it, but it's not nothing loud. But boy, this nigga. All right, man. On to the next.
We gotta have Rosa for the next one.
I know, man. Rosa.
I don't care.
Hey, Mama Jackie, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Mom.
We should have a dance party tonight on live. Look at Corey's face. He's not. Are you not feeling that, Corey?
No. I'm listening to them. I'm on a tangent.
Oh, your brain went on a tangent.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on over here? You all right? Shake back. Hey,
Girl.
We parents, man. This real life over here.
Right.
Real life.
We're not alone. There's many more like us out there.
All right, who kids get on their nerves right now? Raise your hand.
Raise your hand. Leave a comment.
Put a comment below.
That's hella funny.
Drop an angry face.
Right, please.
Do they have a belt? Do they have a belt?
Is there a belt emoji? Drop the belt emoji.
Right,
Drop
drop the
Belt
belt.
emoji if your kids getting
Yes.
on their motherfucking nerves.
Yes. Anybody that need their head cracked, drop the belt emoji.
Jeez Louise.
All right, so we had this conversation, I guess, a couple of weeks ago. Because, you know, OnlyFans is popping, man. Erica Mena, Cardi B, what's the bitch name from? I mean, the lady name from. We say, listen, when I say bitch, I mean it as an adjective.
Hey,
So
I know.
you know, we do a lot of bitches around here. What's the lady name from Housewives? No, from Housewives, from Evelyn Lozada. From
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
On her feet.
so it's probably, you know, OnlyFans is a thing, and people are making bucks. So I'm saying, Corey, would you mind if your Nori got her OnlyFans?
And let's answer this truthfully.
What's probably with the coins?
Listen, because
Is this like an OnlyFans, like a ceiling fan, or like a room fan? Is it a box fan?
No, this is a booty fan.
It's a booty fan.
It's a booty fan. OnlyFans. You know what? We talked about this, and for me, I think my only issue with OnlyFans, because my wife is beautiful, man, and she's a model, so she's taking a lot of seductive. Oh, you trying to play with her? Don't play with her.
Wait, what you did?
I'm kidding.
What you did?
If anybody follows her, they'll see she does take some seductive pictures where she has blazers on with no bra showing side boob, or she had a paint photo where you could just pretty much see her fucking titties, like keep it a buck. You know what I mean? So
She only fanning for
free
free.
the nipple.
so I feel, in all honesty, as a man, as an alpha male, like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? What's the difference in her doing it in the photography and her doing it in a tasteful way on OnlyFans? My only thing, what I told her, the thing that I would have to get over is the fact that I know it's some bunch of duck ass niggas who I know personally who will go follow my wife's page just to see her being seductive.
Subscribe.
And I just feel like in my personal opinion,
coins is coins.
Those are loyal coins.
In my personal opinion, I just feel like you're a whole out here. If you go follow my wife and I know you. You dig what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't.
What if they consider it support? What if it's support?
Bro, no, listen, bro.
Good point.
I would not go and follow Terry's girlfriend or Brett's wife or your wife or Josh's wife. I'm not gonna follow their OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck how much support. I'll send her the money via fucking Cash App. I'm not going because I just feel like it's certain boundaries you have to have. Now, if I don't know you, of course, the niggas I don't know.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get over it, right? If I do create one, because you can't control who subscribes.
I can't control, but if I see a nigga I know on that bitch, I'm telling you right now, you gonna have to see me about mine. You hear me?
How about if they subscribe to your wife's OnlyFans, they wasn't your friend from the get-go?
Hey, you
know like, I like you knowing more.
Well, that could be, but what I'm saying is, it's some lame.
I don't think we should put that stipulation on, oh, they are not your friends if they end up following. I don't, like. Listen, it's like we all have fantasies. You know what I'm saying? What?
Ooh.
We all have fantasies, right?
So my nigga's fantasy is nigga. All my life I had to fight.
Let's be, but what is the difference between your nigga and well, for me, it's like we all have fantasies. So if there's someone who we're extremely attracted to, or be like, wow, they're beautiful, they're sexy, blah blah, vice versa, hella fine. Like you want to start following and look at what they're doing. Why not? We're fucking human. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think for me, like I was telling Corey, he was like, what if I'm on there like showing dick print? You know what I'm saying? Showing my penis or whatever, blah, blah, blah. How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, it's gonna bring me.
No, listen. Like when I asked her the light bulb went off, she was just like, damn, like I didn't really think about it. Then she was like, get your coin. But I'm like, if one of your homegirls, if I'm on here, once a nigga get his body all the way back, and I'm on here showing my pectorials, and I'm out here with the dick print looking like banana bread, and you want your homegirl subscribing, your partners, your best friends saying, oh, I follow your husband. You know what I mean?
Who's this person? Is this your friend? Then your wife shouldn't have one because she's putting it out there. You have to accept it, bruh, unfortunately.
Damn, hey, Ma, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen,
right. You can't choose.
That's my big brother.
But it's real.
Listen, big bro, listen.
So let me, but at the end of the day though, I will be creating a OnlyFans page, not right now. But it's going to be very tasteful. It's going to be sexy. It's going to be dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to give it enough, you know what I'm saying, for us to have another source of income. If that's what's putting money in our pocket, you know what I'm saying, to go on trips or whatever, then that's what it is. You want to see a little bit of side ass, a boob, whatever it is. Why not? Like, we ain't out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, this isn't a open forum to where I'm like allowing these people to message me and be like, yo, what's up? Oh my gosh. It's like, wow, we ain't having no fucking conversation.
And like I said, keep it a buck. I don't have to answer your question, I don't have a problem with it. I said, the thing that I'm going to have to get over is the psychological part of knowing that I know some creeps that I know who have their phone in my number. I mean, their numbers in my phone, who going to go on there and try to subscribe. They want to see my wife because they think she's attractive.
But let me say this.
Hold up. Michael, but here's another thing too. I already model, right? Sometimes whatever ass showings, nipples are showing because of paint or whatever. Right. All y'all niggas follow me then.
Right.
And like my picture.
Or it could be saved in the fans page. Yeah. Because you can't tell who saved them. That's all I'm about to say.
Let's be real.
Right now.
I get you, but this is the thing. My friends, niggas who I knew, was following her before she started showing side boob on the internet. So, you know what I mean?
Right, now they ain't got no choice.
So it wasn't like they just started following her. Once she started having model pictures, they was already following her. But that's fine. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have a problem with her having the OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So what is it? So it's I know it's gonna happen, Nemo. I know.
Listen, I'm trying to get your brother over here to do some get him an OnlyFans page.
Listen.
All my friends, go subscribe. Let's get
Coins.
show your
Get those
print.
coins.
Show your print.
I can't give no OnlyFans. I'm showing all salami. Raw footage for me. It's raw footage for me. Salami on French bread.
Wait. Someone said I feel that it can cause some unwanted friction in a relationship. Only, I agree with you, but only if you're not willing to have this hard conversation.
Right.
So this is a hard conversation that we would already have, right?
Right.
Before putting anything out. Like, you know what the consequences. We open about it.
Right.
You can get my password if you want my damn password. It don't matter.
I don't need your password.
I'm just saying.
Trust you. I don't need your password.
Right, but the conversation is key. It can't be pop up like, bitch, I created an OnlyFans yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all have to have the discussion. And
Right.
as a husband and wife or any spouse,
I'm
you gotta have
subscribing. I'm paying that. Pay for that play. Tip for that street.
I didn't already try to help her create one. I didn't already try to help her.
Hey, she just needs to activate.
Right.
All right, so
have an OnlyFans. There's nothing on there because I have a certain type of content that I'm trying to put on there that I'm building. So, but I got it, baby. Subscribe at the Bohemian Unicorn.
Listen, blood. Listen.
that's hella funny.
Listen.
No, wait. So since you already have one,
Yes.
right? But it's not. So is it considered active or?
It's active.
Okay, so it's active. So how was the process hard?
She's trying to get tips.
It's the process.
What website did you go to?
What did you need to do?
Whoa, what's up?
No,
What's up,
it was
Jim?
quite simple.
What's up,
actually.
Jim? Right.
So it's simple. You know what? Might as well just start creating and just kind of see it.
Hey.
My point of view is, one, she's already posting things on Instagram, right? And they get liked and saved by some weirdo that it's so fun. It's already happening. So you might as well get the coin for it.
But listen, okay, let's rewind. You heard me? Let's rewind. Because I can remember her early stages of being on Instagram and showing more of sexy and provocative. And you was in the comments on niggas. So what changed?
Right. No, yeah, you gonna get that, bitch, because I'm gonna go for mine. Yeah, you fucking right. Because them weirdos be in the comments being on board like, bitch, her husband is in here. So
that's because, Michael, but you were doing that because you weren't secure of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do. Yes. Fuck what you're talking about. Because, no, for real. Because now, dead ass, like, dudes still be in my comments. Hard eyes. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Nobody, like, that's what they still do.
Them niggas don't respect.
No, not like that. Not hard eyes.
Corey,
With Uncle Ernie. Uncle, I'm talking about like the Uncle Ernie's of the world who used to be like, tell me, what's the nigga? Like, he be making off comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, not no fucking hard eyes. I don't give a, I celebrate that.
I've never got in her comments and went back and forth with anybody. The thing, because I know the niggas who actually show their hand, I don't have a problem with them niggas. It's them niggas that's backdoor DMing that you got to worry about. It's not the niggas who putting a hard eye on the front. It's them niggas is cool. Them niggas just showing appreciation of beauty. I got 100 with that. It's them niggas who DMing them long paragraphs. Bitch, I want to read
Right.
Want to get to know you and shit.
Yeah. Looking to take care of you. That's what's in your deal.
Wait. So I want to ask Megan. So Megan, are you willing to share what type of content, or is this a surprise? Like, or you know what I'm saying? Like what you're thinking about in regards to your OnlyFans page? And if you want to keep it a secret, that's fine.
No, it shouldn't be.
It's not a secret, but I wanna launch my shit when it's ready. So I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's art.
Oh, okay. You making it sound like you was gonna be doing crystal meth on that bitch or something. I'm ready for it to cook.
I have an affinity for the female body, so it will involve a whole lot of female bodies.
Dope.
Okay. What about you?
Dope. You already know what I'm doing.
I already know. I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
We talking about she's gonna be butt naked in the fish tank. Now,
Lies.
she's
Lies.
actually.
Can I
Go
tell?
ahead. Do you think?
So there's going to be two types, actually. There's going to be where I'm actually painting, and I will be technically from the back. So I might be wearing a sexy lingerie or underwear or stuff of some sort. Very tasteful. And I'm learning how to play the harp. So I'm waiting for my harp to get here. Once I am done learning, or, once I can actually what's the second word? Play something. I will be creating some harp, OnlyFans stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I will be dressed sexy. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it's just like a sexy ass underwear and then no bra, just from the back, just showing my back as I'm playing it. So that's going to be the content for sure. It's never going to be like face forward, like naked or anything like that, right? So everything is going to be extremely sexy, extremely sexy.
Yeah.
Art and harp, music, art. Let's go.
Yeah.
So OnlyFans page coming to you soon.
Hey, listen. I'm letting you know, ladies. Ladies, if you're listening, ladies, I have my OnlyFans. My OnlyFans is coming. I'm gonna be in the kitchen cooking. It's gonna be called Butt Naked Bacon.
He's gonna have Corey's tatas on
Corey's tatas. Hey, you can't say tatas. They don't know what you're talking about. That's actually edible. My sister named Tatas.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we live on the OnlyFans, man. And I might help her push it, bro. Like I said, a lot about me has changed the type of person I am. Before, like 2 years, 3 years ago, this would be a marital issue for me. But it's not, you know what I mean? Because I'm confident in who I am, I'm confident in who she is, and I support her. So that's what she want to do. I know she gonna be tasteful with it, so I ain't tripping. We rocking.
Right. Always. I mean, as long as it ain't raunchy and you don't have just nipple,
Man, hey, listen.
Or a fucking cat suit looking, right, yo.
Don't be like that.
Now watch our first picture be like that.
Right.
Bust it.
I'm gonna have Big Frida in the background, nigga.
Oh, Big Frida.
Big Frida. Okay. Shit.
All right. So off the OnlyFans topic, then we're gonna transition into like more of a marital conversation, because we just had this conversation as well. They're going just shooting the shits. Just sex overall, man. Like when you are married, you know what I'm saying? Like the sex doesn't come like when you was in them streets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You gotta kind of pace yourself. You got badass kids in the background. You know what I'm saying? You got to cook. You got to fucking go to work. Bitch, be tired.
Bitches.
So I'm curious to know, what is, for each of you, your ideal number of times per week for sexual intercourse with your mate?
You going first?
Now you go first.
You want me to go first? No, you go first, so I can come back. Go ahead.
No.
Go
you
first.
go first.
Because you about to say once a year is good for me.
Yeah.
Once a year.
Listen.
Michael will leave me.
Listen.
Yo, listen.
Come on, cigarettes, I'll be back.
To all my young boys out there, listen, all my young boys that might chime in, you might be like, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Ladies, excuse my language, you might be fucking like 3 times a day right now. It's going to change.
Yes.
Never going to be the same.
It's going to change. But,
3 times.
but for me, like, to keep it a buck, like, I'm nasty. Like, my wife is really attractive. She be walking around with these little bit ass fucking shorts on and shit. I'm nasty. It don't even gotta be long, my nigga. I just be want to get that good shit. It don't gotta be long. I just be like, bro, you sexy to me. Like, if you in the kitchen doing something and I walk in the kitchen, ain't nobody around.
Wait, ain't nobody doing in the kitchen nothing, because my eyes don't even cook. So,
no, but you might be getting a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, a Dr. Pepper. Okay, I'm grabbing a Dr.
Pepper. And I'm pouring a bowl of cereal.
But seriously, for me, I would be cool with 2 to 3 times a week. That's me personally. Like
2 to 3 times
a week.
Oh, this changed.
Like,
wait, what was it before?
What
You know?
was
What was it
I
before?
can do 2. Oh, this nigga was
No,
trying to do it every day.
I would, like, if she wanted to fuck every day,
Nah,
we fucking every day.
Right, you with it.
But I'm saying, because I understand she's stressed out, she got a lot going on with her paint, she got a lot going on with her day job, she got a lot going on with just the rigmarole of kids and household. So I get it. Sometimes you're just tired. Like, I get it. So like, if 2 to 3 times a week, you're talking about 7 days, man. You know what I mean? Like 2 or 3 times a week, I'm fine. We got so many fucking kids. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta fuck while you're taking out the trash, nigga. It'd be crazy, nigga. You gotta try to figure it out.
Oh, fuck out.
But for me, 2 to 3 times a week for me will be okay. 2 times for sure. You know what I mean? 2 times for sure.
All right, I got you.
All right. Hey,
wait, what was your number?
Hey, look,
what was your number before you heard the 2 though?
This the infomercial. Thanks, Tangents.
Yeah, because I mean,
That'd be more sex.
I don't know. Like, I'd be really wondering, like, seriously, because I have friends who talk about having sex every fucking day. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Even like being 36 years old, I've never like wanted to just have sex like that ever. I've never been on a rampage of like, oh, I need to have sex. I need to have sex. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird. Like, I just don't get it. And I mean, like, going to the doctors, I'm like, look, there's something wrong with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
No,
nothing
wrong with it.
You know what I'm saying? They're nice. You know, because again, like, I'm gonna be wanting to. Real talk. It has nothing to do with. Well, okay, I'm lying, because it used to be like physical attraction, intellectual attraction, right? Because we were going through so much to where it really was like, nah, fuck that. I don't even want it, right? But at the end of the day, like, you know, I've been to the doctors, checked my shit out to be like, and they try to put me on antidepressant, I was laughing, antidepressant, you know what I'm saying, pills. And I'm like, they were like, you're depressed, you should take these pills. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what does this have to do with sex, right? So, like, I used to take them and they used to make me worse, like tired, sleeping. I'm like, no, this ain't
all the
working.
fucking side effects.
Right, but now, you know, what I've discovered is that sex really ain't shit for me. You know, real talk. Like, it's not. Like, I can really go without it. And Corey knows this. I talked to him about this. You know, for me, like, but as couples, we need to be available for each other's other needs. You're right. You're absolutely right. So, but for me, it's like, it's intellectually, right? If we can sit here and have a deep ass intellectual conversation about stuff, like, that's hella fucking sexy. That's hella sexy to me, right? So, and that can lead into other things or whatever, whether we're drinking or whatever it is, you know. But I mean, it's hard. I do understand that as couples and as, you know, our commitment to each other, I do understand that, you know, we have to be available for one another. You know what I'm saying? And I do try, and I need to get better. Real talk. I'm not
honestly,
perfect.
I don't mind reading you a novel while you suck my dick. I don't. I don't. I'm okay with that. I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
what you like?
Yeah,
I'm okay
nah.
with that.
I mean, it
Nice
definitely,
shit here while we're fucking.
yeah, it definitely has, you know, there's a lot that goes into, you know, sex, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want this to become, like, it used to be a chore for me, you know what I'm saying? And that's a problem, right? Like, when it becomes, just like what your boy just said, you have to be available for each other. For me, that's a fucking chore, you know, because it's like, me, I'm talking about the sex part. You know, I don't want to have sex because I have to, because you're my husband. You know what I'm saying? And because that's what society has. I don't know the Bible. I don't know if the Bible says, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, that you have to have sex, right? Yeah. But again, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's good, it's good.
It's part of the deal, man. It's part of the deal. It's a part of the deal, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's part of the deal. I get it. But that's work in progress. And that's some real shit.
I feel you. So I would like making a show because so you can know that you are not the only woman like that. And for you to know that I've been in that same place, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like, bitch, I be looking at her like I got a pillow in my hand and she's sleeping and she done promised me some pussy and I be like, mother in her sleep. But I want you to.
Hey,
Yo.
I want you to say.
he said she promised me. Like, you promise?
Right. Pinky promise and everything.
Let's
Bitch,
go.
still don't fall asleep on me.
I just be more sleepy than horny. That's all.
But talk about it from the aspect of you at one time you felt like it was a chore as well. Like you didn't know why it was necessary for me to have it. But listen, I get cranky, bro. Like
But
that's
he is also his love language. And hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but your love language is sex,
it's not sexy.
intimacy.
Oh my God. Are you? I think that might be your love language, but you're good.
No,
You're.
I'm not. That's not my love language.
So I mean, and then my love language was communication, and this guy does not speak. So if
Guess why? Guess why?
Well, be quiet.
Because you deprive her. I mean, she deprives you.
No, but I mean, he's depriving me. So it was deprivation of both people.
Right.
So I'm
Right.
not gonna be turned on if you're not turning me on. I'm not turning you on because you're not turning me on. So it's a vicious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we had to come to some kind of agreement. Like, nigga, you gotta feed my soul so I can feed your soul. You know what I'm saying? Before I take you in, you got to give me something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
again, if I'm fucking cranky, bro, like we 4 days in.
And I'm crazy.
We 4 days
supposed to
in.
go on because it's just life.
But we 4 days in, I can't help my
Roll
emotions. How I feel. It's my emotions.
So after 4 days of not getting not having sex with your wife, it makes you irritable.
After
three, and then 4 is bad, nigga. 4 is like.
Wait, what about you? Because we've gone longer without 4 fucking days. When we go, sometimes.
I think the only thing that would make me irritable if Walgreens ran out of lotion. I think.
Right. I was about a lot of lotion.
I'm just gonna keep it all the way. I'm gonna sip my tea.
Listen. I remember us having a conversation at one point. It's like, dude, I beat my meat too much. I beat my meat less when I was fucking single. Like I beat my meat way more now that I'm married than I did when I was single.
I mean, and who's to say that I beat my meat?
Right.
But
I think I have a certain level of sexual frustration, but I don't think I get irritated with her because I understand her and I understand that that's something that she said, she's trying to work on that part of it. But I try to think about, it's so tough for us having so many kids. Like Amar was just saying, sometimes they out and they have to get a room. I think with COVID happening and me losing my job, like those spontaneous moments were minimal because she was holding down the household, you know what I mean? And we couldn't have those moments where we could just go out for dinner and just get a room and be like, we'll see the kids in the morning. Our kids are old enough to take, we don't have that resource since this last year. But that was something that I told her that we have to work back into is starting to date again, going on dates, having moments where we just go out of town just us two, having moments, you know what I mean, when she goes out of town by herself or I go by myself because, you know what I mean, the heart grows fonder when there's absence involved, you know what I mean? So having her being like, damn, I've been gone for 4 days. I actually miss my husband. Like I want to come back and I want to embrace him and I want to have sex and I want to be nasty, whatever it is. So I don't get frustrated like that. But of course I'm a man, so I get sexually frustrated to a point. I'm like, damn, I'm seeing her getting out this clear shower. I want to get up in that thing.
Press the button. This is when we shut Corey up. Next.
Go. Sorry.
For you, Corey.
Yeah.
So you're saying all this shit. I mean, I'm getting the gist, and once again, correct me if I'm wrong. But do you expect your Nori to just be like turned on a whim? Are you romancing her? Like, are you making her want to get the D? Just curious.
Well, in a general, what is this nigga doing?
He's starting now.
I'm probably one of the most like romantic, really thoughtful niggas you'll ever want to meet. But like I said, this last year has been a roller coaster. So it stifled a lot of things that we wanted to do to kind of enhance ourselves. Like I said, go ahead.
Sorry, I know you were asking him the question, but like at the end of the day, I guess we can only talk about like the now, right? I mean, like even with COVID, because, last year, COVID-19, like we said, like saved our marriage, right? Like we were separated, and And so like none of like the sexual and the being happy and all that stuff happened last year. Like literally damn near at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was a rebuild. It was like a rebirth, right? So for us, you know what I'm saying? Like after, you know, COVID happened, obviously we're here, but you know, but in going into 2021, it's like, you know, I mean, obviously our relationship has made a huge fucking leap. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, you know, we still haven't been able to.
Right. Yeah. Situations preventing y'all from, but it's like, it's fresh. So I would say like we had a moment like that turn, kind of lay everything out on the table and kind of discuss things, and you start fresh. And when we did that, like I felt a weight lifted off of me. She felt a weight lifted off of her, and then you could just be spontaneous, like your man said. Get back to the romance and not hold grudges or expect from the other person. You can give, and for me, and I really had to check myself because like I'm a giver, right? So like I love giving because I like to see like expression on somebody's face how heartfelt they feel. And I wasn't giving, you know what I'm saying? I was expecting, and because I wasn't getting, I wasn't giving like I should. So I just have to give no matter what. Like if I'm not getting the sex or not, even if it's at 4 days, I still have to be romantic and I still have to make her feel special and beautiful. And then the pussy gonna come, right?
Hopefully.
Come.
Hey, we gonna have to start doing this. This is gonna be like our little third eye shit. Okay? Third eye. Anytime we feel.
If you have just take a couple of minutes every day and just sit, relax, and tap that third eye, man. Enlightening. And shout out to Lyric again. I'm gonna shout out every day with a meditation.
Oh, that's hella funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
What was what did y'all learn about each other in this quarantine process?
Not just about, so what did you learn about your partner and what did you learn about yourself? One thing that you learned about them, about yourself.
Yeah.
One thing that I have learned about myself during quarantine is my shit's telling me to breathe. That I have been carrying a lot of my childhood and past relationship trauma into my relationship with my husband. So that's one thing that I have learned during pandemic is that I never had the chance to like heal properly, right? It was always going from seeing, you know, my mother, my dad, you know, in bad terms to me getting into a relationship, you know, and being in bad terms, you know, going through all that. And then going straight into my Prince Charming, you know what I'm saying? So there was never a gap, you know what I'm saying, of self-love, of self-healing or digging and all that stuff. So that's one thing that I've learned about myself. And I'm excited to say that I've healed almost all of it, I believe, you know what I'm saying? And even through like my Reiki sessions that I do have, because I do take, you know, I do get Reiki sessions, I'm saying it wrong, you know, that now that's like in my chakras, that's like very minimal now. And it used to be where, you're holding on to a lot of childhood shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of trauma, you know, in your past. So you need to let that go. So that's something that I have, you know, been working on because it's extremely important, you know, to dig deep, face all the shit that you've been through, you know what I'm saying? And not hide it and be vulnerable. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all human. We all go through certain shit, whether it's molestation. I mean, like literally I can name off a whole bunch of shit, you know, and it's okay to talk about it. So, and then the last thing I do want to say, like, I really do feel like I'm in the quantum field, and a lot of people are not going to understand what that means. I've been doing a lot of reading, and that's just beyond this space. And that's why I am able to really articulate how I feel, right? I used to hold hella shit in, you know what I'm saying? Just be mad or disgruntled, hella mean, just hella like angry all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. And, you know, and I'm surprised I even still had friends after that. You know what I'm saying? But like, this has like, this has completely just like opened me up. Like I never knew how loving and affectionate I can be. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know what affection was. You know what I'm saying, for a long time. So I'm gonna kind of cut myself out because I can go on and on and on. But again, learning to face, you know what I'm saying, your childhood trauma, whatever trauma you have been going through, face that shit, deal with it, accept it, acknowledge it, move forward gracefully. And then and however long it takes you, you know what I'm saying? There's no timeline on that. And then 2 is being in this quantum field, being the person who I am today, you know what I'm saying? And just being able to communicate like what damn the horn. All right, go for it.
No, but that second part was
That's
hella fun. Y'all hear this? Okay, I'll make this quick. What I learned about Corey. Damn, there's hella shit that I've learned about you though.
You said just one thing.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, well, can I think? I don't even want this pressure on me on live because I really there's so much, like I don't know what I want to pinpoint.
Okay, let's do the one. So what the one thing you learned about yourself, Corey, and then Megan, you can tell one thing you learned about yourself, and then we'll come back around to the one thing you learned about your partner.
Okay.
Well, I said it earlier, man. The biggest thing I learned about myself was how insecure I was. That was a big thing that I learned, really diving into myself and being like, damn, like as much as I exude all this confidence, I'm really insecure about a lot of shit, and I had to get over it. And so that was the biggest thing, my insecurities.
What were you insecure about?
Just about, I guess, my relationship, or I mean, just things that, like, for instance, subconsciously, I would say things or my actions would show my wife that it wasn't okay if she had male friends, right? So things like that I'm just like, damn, like what the fuck? What type of nigga? Like, come on, you wildin'. Like, I don't ever want to make her feel like she can't have a friend of the opposite sex, like because I'm on some insecure shit, like who is this nigga? What this nigga want? Like on that type of fuck shit. So I had to realize what type of time I was on, and I didn't really realize it until she would bring up certain instances, and I was like, damn. I reflected, it was like, wow, I could see how that would make you feel. Like, fuck, I can't even give this brother a hug because you're going to think I'm sucking his dick in the backyard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so those type of insecurities and some other things is just like, man, like, I got to get over myself and I got to understand, you know what I mean, myself more and be more secure in who I am and understand my value so I can understand her value. So pretty much.
All right. Make it an answer.
What did I learn about myself? I learned that I needed to be on antidepressants, anti-anxiety medication. Yeah, because I couldn't take it no more. Up top in the cranium. So, you know, one day I woke up and I called my cousin, who is a registered nurse, and I was like, I need you to help me find somebody because I can't do it alone. Like I was using, you know, Mary, and Mary wasn't strong enough no more. And the and the invasive thoughts, because I have the type of anxiety that like I think about death all day long. Like my brain kills everybody that I love. So imagine having to just, like, you just sitting in a rocking chair watching TV, and the next thing you know, you see, like, if Mason is outside, I can see him like get hit by a car or something like that. It's just crazy. Wow. And it's very vivid visualizations of it happening. So it got to the point where I just can't deal with that anymore because it causes me to put my anxiety on them. Now, I don't want you to go outside because you might get hit by a car, you know.
Right.
Right.
I reached out to my cousin, and by the grace of God and the universe, she found a clinic out here where I have to pay for my medication. I mean, well, I don't have to pay for the doctor's appointments. And I'm able to get my medication, and I feel so much better mentally. It put me in a much better place because I can say for myself that I've been having issues for a very, very long time, and I became toxic. I am a positive burst of light, you know, a purple ball of light, and that was being like compressed by a dark cloud.
Mm.
So I'm so much better just mentally. And if you really know me, then you know that I've come a long way with
Yes.
how I think and, you know, my attitude towards things and how I'm able to take criticism now, because I used to take criticism as an attack.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, but, you know, I'm able to be more mature in my thinking now with the aid of my medication, because sometimes you just need medication. It's a chemical imbalance. There's nothing I can do about it. And trying to go the holistic way just did not work for me. So that's what I learned about myself, that I'm better off on my Lexapro than without it.
See, a lot of time when them hoes try to go the holistic way, it never works out.
Oh my God. I believe in holistic ways, but yeah, no, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thank you, Nori, for giving how I feel or what I've learned about myself a name. Like, I really feel like I'm in the motherfucking quantum realm, bitch. Like, the one thing that I've always struggled with, and the one thing I've always struggled with, and what I've always admired Corey for, is being able to go off the cuff. Being like, I'm so quick with it, but I can't, like, when I'm in the front of a crowd or in front of people, like, I'm not able to come off the cuff and just express myself as expressive as I want to, or be as loquacious as I want to be, because that's my introvert, right? Because like the parts of me are like, there's the introverted side and the extroverted side, so it's always a battle. I'm super extroverted, but I'm also super introverted. So, but now, bro, like I just feel like I've always been in the shadow or behind, right? I've always played the background and been quiet because I'm a thinker. But now, like, I feel like when the Hulk and David Banner combined and it was a smart Hulk, like, that's how I feel. Like,
the gentle giant.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can really do anything.
Yeah.
I feel like, right, I feel like that's why I want to do this. I feel like the four of us, each individually, are too good for us not to be where we want to be. I'm tired of motherfuckers in spots where I feel like any of us could shine. So, yeah, I mean, I just have that perspective now, and I'm grateful for it. So, on myself.
Hey, one of my homeboys asked, "Can you ask how is our prayer life?" And to be 100% transparent, like as far as Michael and I, we grew up in church, going to church 4 or 5 times a week. So my grandmother is super heavy. My grandmother has sent me over the last 3 years, I think she sent me at least 12 Bibles. all what everybody's name inscribed on them.
Literally.
Listen,
No joke.
I joked with my grandmother that, granny, the Bibles don't have enough pictures in it. I can't do it. So she sent me a Bible with pictures in it.
Literally, he sent us a Bible with pictures.
So, but to answer your question, Amar, I pray every day. As a family, we used to have like prayer, like family prayer, and then we stopped it. Right. And that's one thing that I do want to get back to, because we know, I mean, no matter what you believe in, like some people believe in just the universe and those energies. Some people believe in God, Buddha, whoever you believe in, but it's a higher being. And we have to cover ourselves, our homes, and our children, you know what I mean, in that prayer. I do believe that, and that's something that I do want to get back to, just because I just feel like it was healthy for our kids to learn about those different things as well. And also learn about just the different entities and energies, man, all together. But definitely I want to get back to family prayer. I do feel like it was a dope thing for our family to get together and do. So that's my answer to that.
Yeah.
So for
Moolah, see you.
So for us, like, because my grandmother was as religious as she was, and we went to church literally 3 to 4 times a week. Like, I never want to force that on them. Like, you want to give them pieces of it, but I want them to be able to understand. Like, I've learned, and just through reading, bro, like, just so much about religion and like about God and Jesus and the Bible, that I believe in, definitely in the higher power. So I pray to give myself peace, right, and to give balance and to, like, the universe, because the universe is a big thing to me. So I pray to God because I feel like God controls the universe, and to bring us and peace of mind, and to keep us on the right track, and pray for good health and all that. But as far as prayer, I can't say like we don't get down. Like we used to do the same thing, have family prayer, or at night say the prayers. And we
I
got
think he was saying, I think he was asking, he kind of, he wrote back and he said, he's talking about the relationship that, if the relationship that you have with God, right?
Man, like, that's my
So-
dog. Like, I mean, me and JC, it's so crazy. I really feel like he speaks to me. I mean, I'm just speaking on myself. That's my dog. Like, I talk to him like I'm talking to y'all. He understands me. He gets me. But I still want to incorporate the whole family thing for sure.
So, how is your relationship with?
I'm not a religious person. I believe in God. I pray. But I do not believe in the church. I don't. I'm a
Gotcha.
spiritual person. Because I feel like the church is where all the pedophiles at. Let's be real.
Hey,
Ooh, wait.
that's a whole nother-
I know that's a whole another cat. That's a whole another
But
podcast.
Yeah.
So
So let's, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to say that. Hey, Mark, come back next week. What happened? Hey, Mark, come back next week, bro. We're going to talk about it. That's a whole nother
Yeah.
joint.
oh, another.
That's a whole nother
That's
joint.
a whole nother,
Yeah.
yeah. But
That's-
I'm with Megan too. Like I'm super spiritual. I pray, you know, but that's as far. Corey's always like telling me, and I know Megan, you guys have this conversation because we talked about this before. You know, Corey's like, I don't want you to get, you know, lost in this like chakras and universe and stuff and not think that there is a God, or I don't know, like,
Right.
but at the end of the day, like for me, like nobody can push religion on you.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And everybody's gonna believe what they want to believe, you know, at the end of the day. I'm good. I've been blessed. I pray, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I can really say. Can my relationship get stronger? Absolutely. There's always room for growth in anything in life. So yes.
Right. Her Megan said with God? like it was a nigga at the corner store.
Right.
With Jamal? Like,
because
Yo.
I think I'm going to be really, really transparent and really honest right now. Okay. If I wasn't afraid of his wrath, then I would probably be like, I don't know. I've never met the guy, you know? So because
believe
I
in
don't,
God's pocket, but
I go strike her down.
yeah.
Hey, I mean, it's not even funny. Like you for real. You know what I'm saying? That's.
Listen, I just know that there has to be, bro. We've been through so much and have been delivered from so much,
Yeah.
protected. Like I caught the bus for 8
listen, yeah.
kids in New Orleans
Yeah.
in the 90s, like, and nothing ever happened to me, bro. So
Listen, man.
Wait, well, I know, like, we going on a fucking tangent because we forgot to hear what you learned from Michael and then what I learned from Corey.
Oh, yeah.
What you learn about
What I learned about from you.
What you learn about
About you.
I'll go first.
30 seconds. Everybody getting 30 seconds.
All
Okay,
right.
I'll go first. So what I've learned about Corey during pandemic is his love language is communication. So meaning if I'm rah, like going freaking bananas, he's going to be rah, even bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, so I've learned, and you can you give me my props? How much I have grown when it comes to communication and just the way I talk.
Give you your props? Oh, of course. You've grown exponentially.
You're an ass. Yeah, but
and that runs into a tangent of what I learned about her. I've learned that she needed a bigger pot. And when I say that, like, if you've ever planted anything, it gets to a point where it gets too big for that starter pot that you buy it in. And unless you put it in something where it can grow and it's uninhibited and its roots can grow, it's going to be stagnant. And I learned that she was ready for me to take this brace that I felt like I had on her that inhibited her from being a great person she is. And once I did that, I learned that her growth was eons, man. Like and that was one thing that I really learned was just to take those shackles off, man, and I mean, and allow my wife to be who she was born to be and be in that quantum field. You know what I mean? So that's what I learned.
yay, high five.
What did you learn?
Yo, you go.
Oh.
No, you go.
Oh my God. I learned that his love language of intimacy I say this, but it's not what you know when you usually say it is what it is. It's kind of like a negative connotation, but it just really is what it is. Like it's his love language, so I have to meet him. At least try my very best to meet him halfway. I've done some things, okay, that I don't want to do again. all because I want to feed his love language. So I learned that it just is what it is.
Right.
All right, Michael, go.
So what I've learned about her is that she has grown, like since from being, I've known her since she was 19 years old. Like she literally, I tell her like you're a grown woman, like not just grown into herself, but mentally, career-wise, like she has a path, like and I don't think I saw the vision before, but I've learned that she definitely has a path and she has a direction that she's going in. So it's just that overall growth. I see it now more than I could have before. Like I'm talking, I mean, even a couple of years ago, just being blinded by who she was, right? I'm not that Drake from 4 years ago. I'm on some different shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I see that.
Aww, cheers. Everybody cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Tap it.
Yay. Now let's wrap it up because we have to go to my mama's house. I don't know if she's still on here. We got to go sing happy birthday.
Oh, yes.
Let's leave off.
Becky, we love you.
let's sign off with maybe just a marriage tip.
A what?
A marriage tip to people, our relationship tip, marriage, relationship, whatever.
I'm gonna go first because
okay, go first.
Feel it. Communication really is key. You can always talk it out. At least try. If it doesn't work, then fine. But always try to talk. That's
awesome.
That's like legit.
Yep. Michael.
So I would say compromise, bro, is huge. And listen, fellas, we gonna take a few more L's than the ladies take. It's just natural. So just know you're gonna take some L's. But for the most part, if we compromise, there's not pretty much nothing we can't work out or figure out.
Right. Dope. I would say have those hard ass conversations, those uncomfortable conversations, and that goes with communication, obviously. But sometimes even like saying, you know, communicating, like that's so surface, right? Yeah. Communication is key, so surface. No, have those uncomfortable conversations with your partner.
Right.
That's one of the biggest. That's big.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all took all the good ones on pussies. But I would say to another married couple, don't be afraid to get out of the norm. Don't be afraid, because a lot of times we're put with these restrictions of what a marriage is supposed to look like.
Right.
So don't be afraid to not be that cookie cutter, what they say we supposed to do, what they say we supposed to, you know what I mean? Like wives ain't supposed to have an OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Get out of the norm, break the norm, man.
Right.
Amen.
Well, listen, y'all, it's real. I think this was a good first episode.
We made it. First one. Let's go.
Listen, we're working on it in a different way, a different format to present it to you, the audience, a different way, so it make it more interactive for you. So stay tuned, man. If you enjoyed yourself, please come back. Like, comment, share, all the bullshit.
Yes. Yeah, turn on your notifications. We definitely enjoyed y'all's company, man. We hope that everybody that stopped in got, no matter what part you came in on, hopefully you got something that you can start a conversation piece with on your own. So we appreciate y'all, man. Like this is literally the Norwoods, man, up and down. Okay? So tangents, man. We out here, man.
Got that third eye.
Yeah, man.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that's it. Oh, someone. What? Hold on.